Hajj. Now, the Fardh of Hajj. There are three simple Fardh of Hajj. So if somebody was to ask you how many Fardh of Hajj are there are three. Right? Some say two, but I'll explain it as three. Number one is Ihram, obviously. Hajj is not fulfilled without Ihram. And I'll explain shortly what is Ihram. Number two, Wuquf of Arafat. On which Islamic day do we perform Wuquf of Arafat? 9th, and the 9th of Dhul-Hijjah. Right? 9th of Dhul-Hijjah is Wuquf of Arafat. And by the way, do the people of Hajj, do they perform Eid Salah? No, we don't perform Eid Salah, okay? Do the Hajjis, do they fast on the 9th of Arafat? You don't fast on the 9th of Arafat. So the fasting on the 9th of Arafat doesn't apply for the Hajjis, and Eid does not apply for the Hajjis. It only applies for us who are non-Hajjis. Wuquf Arafat. Stationing at the Wuquf Arafat, even for a few seconds, is Fardh. Okay? If you miss the Wuquf Arafat, then your entire Hajj is invalid. The Prophet ﷺ said, Al-Hajju Arafah. Hajj is Arafat. Why did the Prophet ﷺ emphasize this? Is because in the pre-Islamic era, before Islam, the Arabs, they used to perform Hajj. I'm not sure if you're aware of this, that the Arabs, they used to perform Hajj. But the way they used to perform Hajj was, they used to go from Makkah to Mina, Mina to Muzdalifah, from Muzdalifah back to Mina. Right? And they ignored Arafat. Why? Was because Makkah, Mina and Muzdalifah, they are within the vicinity of the Haram. Arafat is outside. It exceeds the boundaries of Haram. So they used to say, we are Haramis. We stay within the vicinity of Haram. So Makkah, Mina, Muzdalifah, they is within the vicinity of the Haram. Arafat exceeds the boundaries of Haram. When the Prophet ﷺ sent Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu anhu in the 9th year Hijri with a delegation, and the Prophet ﷺ taught him the rituals of Hajj, one of the advice that the Prophet gave to Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, that after Mina, you go to Arafat. Yes? Go to Arafat, because that was the original Hajj of Ibrahim al-Islam. So basically the Prophet ﷺ, the Hajj that he performed was to revive the original Hajj of Ibrahim al-Islam. So the Hajj that we perform today was the actual original Hajj taught by Ibrahim al-Islam. And the Prophet ﷺ revived it. So that's why the Prophet ﷺ emphasized Arafat is Fardh, because that was one obligation that the people used to neglect. Right? And Tawaf-e-Ziyaarat. Tawaf-e-Ziyaarat is performed between the 10th of Dhul-Hijjah and the 12th of Dhul-Hijjah, between that time. So don't worry, we're going to go through this in detail again. But Tawaf-e-Ziyaarat is performed between 10th of Dhul-Hijjah to the 12th of Dhul-Hijjah. Right? So after you've pelt the shaitan, you've shaved your head and so on, you've done all that, now you've come out of Ihram. So after coming out of Ihram, people make their way back from Mina to Makkah. They perform the Tawaf-e-Ziyaarat. And then they return back to Mina. Now, a note, to miss a Fardh act of Hajj will render it as incomplete. Missing Tawaf-e-Ziyaarat results in a prohibition of intimacy. Now, basically, I'll go through this in detail later on. Don't worry, I'm going to repeat all of this for your benefit. That once you've shaved your head and you've done Qurbani, you've done all of that, now you come out of Ihram. Now, everything becomes halal for you except your spouse. Intimacy with spouse is not permissible, not until you perform Tawaf-e-Ziyaarat. After Tawaf-e-Ziyaarat, kullu halal. You can do what you want now. Obviously, don't commit sins, obviously, okay? That's a condition, obviously.